Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Santa's Workshop. Today should be the last video of the Corvette for a couple, at least. We're going to be doing some little bitty things. I'm going to get the spring bushings here replaced. Got a new set right here, ready to go in. I've got some electrical connections to put on the engine that I didn't have when me and Austin was working. I'm going to get the wheels put back on. And I think after that, we are ready to throw an engine in this thing. Now there is a couple of things I got left to do on the engine. I've still got to put manifold gaskets on. Get the distributor in. Got to get the fuel pump done. This manifold right here, I've got to get this bolt kit put in. We drilled them out and tapped them and everything, but these are size larger, so we ain't going to go into that. And then I have got to get the transmission on the stand, get the seals changed out in it, and get that thing ready. So all that should be in this video. I don't know if I'll get it all in or not, but that's what we got to do to get that into that. And once that's in that, that comes off the rack and this goes on. I want to get the back wheels switched back out with my rollers, get it down on the ground, probably finish hooking up the fuel lines right here and getting those up there bent into the position we want them. We talked to the manufacturer person who built this engine, and I may have to take the pan back off and kind of re-lube everything since it has been sitting for so long. I may take it back up to him and let him kind of go through it and see what he thinks. But that's where we're at on this one. But as soon as this gets over there on the rack, we get the cab on and we start, let's see, frame rails come first. Got to get the fenders lined up, get the frame rails finished out, and then we start body work big time on this. And there's not going to be a whole lot of body work. Mainly it's just going to be sanding, getting in all the cracks and crevices. I'm going to use the Y2K primer on it, and that way that paint is not going to come off. So that's where we're at. Let's get busy. Okay, trying to get y'all down here where y'all can see what I'm doing has been a chore. And what we need to do is get just enough bite off of this spring. I don't want to lift it up a bunch. Just enough to relieve the pressure off of this bolt. Okay. I think that got it right there. All right, everybody, that looks much better. Much better. Got both sides done. That's going to make a huge difference in the ride on this thing. May have to adjust them a little bit once I get it down on the ground. But next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tires on, and this thing is going to touch on the ground for the first time since that motor's been out. And then we're going to move the lawnmowers out, back this up, and we're going to get that motor over here, get it finished out. We're going to use the lift to lift the motor this time, and then just roll the car underneath it. I think that's going to be a whole lot better than trying to do what we were doing. But I want to show you what I got in the mail. Chris from Wisconsin, thank you very much, sir. He sent me the A-frame dust covers, which go right in the hole there of the wheel wells. I'm not going to be able to put them in yet. I still got to get the little plastic tabs to put those in. There's quite a few still on the car, but I want to get enough to actually put them in, do it the right way. He also sent an interior screw kit. Every screw I need for the interior of this car. Now, I'm going to be taking some of the interior apart, and I'll be putting in the carpet. We're going to be cleaning that up when I get the motor, get it back running and driving like it should. Then, if I have any screws that are screwed up, I can replace them with these. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you, thank you. And if anybody else wants to send me anything or shoot me an email, all that information is on the closeout scene of every video. So just watch the video through, pause it there, you could write all the information down. Now, let's get some tires on this thing. Alrighty, now we got the Corvette transmission on the stand. I'm going to zap a pan off. We're going to see exactly how bad we are on the inside. Fluid looks beautiful, so I'm hoping this inside does too. Bryson, grab me a clean paper towel. Thank you, sir. If you could pick up that other bolt that fell right out there. You won't be on camera. Oh, I got your hand. Let that drain for a moment. That fluid looks beautiful. It really does. Need a place to put these. Okay. Grab that one. Grab that one. Take the whole impact. Thank you. All right, and the drama continues. This is the filter from the Corvette transmission. When I pulled the radiator on it, no fluid come out of the oil cooler. I would say that transmission is toast. So, I've got the transmission that I was going to use in the Caballero. I pulled the filter on it. I bought this. We was going to use this in the T-bucket flip, and then we decided against doing a flip. Here's the filter out of it. It looks nice and clean. Fluid is clean. The pan is pristine. So we're going to go with this transmission, and I will just get me another one for the Caballero. I want to clean it up a little bit and get it ready to get back in that car, because I don't want to take the time to find another one or have one built to go in that car, because I'm over budget and I'm out of time. So it is what it is. The Corvette is back on the ground finally. Got the brakes done. The wiring's done. I'll still need to do the vacuum hoses, but I can do that when the engine's in. It'll be easier that way because I know what goes where. Chris sent me the deals to go right there. That's going to make that engine compartment look a lot better. Headlight canisters are done. Still need to paint the windshield wipers, but that's going to be easy enough. And now for the disappointment. Our transmission is shot. As I said, I was worried about it. And we got this one here. This is a running transmission. It was just taken out when I got it. It had a front seal leaking. You can see really good. how it was a pouring out of the bottom of that seal. Well, I've got the seals and everything for it. I want to check all the shafts and everything, make sure they're good. And I guess we'll get that put back together, but I'm not going to put that in the next video. That's going to be for when we get that back in that. I'm there. I'm ready to get it done. So I guess that's all we got on this video. And next video, I'm going to start tinkering with Jim's a little more. I want to finish up the fuel line back there, get that bent. And I'll probably start pulling this out, getting it ready, because once that engine is in that vet and running, it is off the rack. I am ready to get back on Jim's. I know everybody else is too. I know Jim is. And we're going to get this thing a-going. You notice I got the Caballero out just so I can have room to move around. So next video will be on the 55 and just whatever else I can get in there. But that's going to be it for this one. If it ain't one thing, it's another. That transmission, as I said, I felt it. I felt it was bad. I didn't realize it was going to be as bad as it was. But I'd rather catch it now than when after I get it in there and it don't go nowhere. So we're going to get this one here fixed up, ready to go. It won't take me a couple of days to do it. Hopefully we'll be getting the video, getting that motor in that vet this week. So stick with me. If you hadn't hit that subscribe button, please hit subscribe. I'm this close to 20,000, guys. Let's get me over it. Thank you all very much. We'll see you next time on Santa's Workshop.